I've arrived. Anyway, this is part 2 of my vinyl collection. I'm gonna get more. We ended on the Crickets, so let's go straight into the next one. This next one was my grandmother's copy, American Tour by the Dave Clark 5. I've had this in my collection for about 3 years, and only now am I starting to get into the Dave Clark 5, so I'll probably spend this soon. Alright, and then we got a 1972 pressing of David Bowie's The Man Who Sold the World. This is on Dynaflex too. It's a very beat up copy that I got. Yeah. Then I got a 2015 vinyl reissue of David Bowie's Ziggy Stardust album. I'll probably get an original copy soon. I don't know. It's a good album, great album. This probably is one of the ones I spend the most in my collection. Then I got Deep Purple's Machinehead. This is a second pressing of Deep Purple's Machinehead. Has a nice gatefold. Pretty good condition right here. Good hard rock album if anybody wants a good one. And then we're going straight from hard rock to like doo-wop pop. Ruby Baby from Dion and the Belmonts. This copy is very, very beat up. There's like split seams. Yeah, you see all that glorious ring wear right there. Yeah, it's pretty beat up. Seam splits. It's might be the most beat up copy in my collection, might not be. Then I got a copy. This is a fairly recent reissue of The Doors' first album. In my opinion, The Doors' first album is the greatest album of all time. You guys can argue in the comments. But anyway, this is The Doors' debut album. This is a Rhino reissue. I got hosed when I bought this because this is actually the clean version of the album. There's not really much difference or differentiates unless you play the audio, because in Break On Through to the Other Side, the normal version is She Get High, because Jim Morrison is screaming that because he's Jim Morrison. But in the clean version, it's like She Get, and it just pauses awkwardly. It's kind of stupid. But anyway, that's The Doors' first album. Then I got this one. This is actually a Record Store Day issue from 2015. Strange Days in Mono. Yeah, I'm pretty glad I picked that up. And then the Eagles, The Long Run. Not a big Eagles fan, other than Hotel California, but I was given to this by a friend. It's pretty good. Alright, here we start with Elvis. This is a Friday music pressing of Elvis in 2015. Yeah, it's on blue vinyl. Really, really nice copy. I found these normally go for like $30. I got this for $12 at my local record store. That's nice. And then this next one I also got from the same record store. 50 Million Elvis Fans Can't Be Wrong. This is a, I want to say late 70s pressing. It's got like the updated RCA lettering, but it's got the old RCA Victor logo on it, so I think it's a 70s pressing. And then this next one, my great-grandmother had. Girl Happy from Elvis. I gotta clean this thing. I actually have not played it yet. I have the CD of this, but I've not played the record. I'll definitely have to do some cleaning onto this, but yeah. Girl Happy. And then this was the first Elvis LP I ever bought from Elvis in Memphis. Good album, especially side 2. Can't get enough of side 2. Love side 2. Yeah. Alright, then this one was my grandmother's. I'm not sure when this exactly came out. It came out in the 70s. I'm guessing because of all the other Elvis albums that are listed. This is a version of the Elvis Christmas album. But yeah, it's kind of like in a flip-flopped order. But here's the Elvis Christmas album. And then not my last one, my second to last one for Elvis is Elvis and Aloha from Hawaii via satellite. This is a good live album, although I think live in Madison Square Garden is better. It's in pretty good shape. It used to be my grandmother's. It's good album. Alright, now we're on the last one from Elvis Presley. This was my great-grandmother's, and when she died, I got some of her record stuff. A lot of it I sold, but I kept this one back. Elvis Pure Gold. Personally, I hate the sound of this, because stuff like Fever and Jailhouse Rock, like it says it's electronically remastered, sounds like crap. It sounds like I'm listening to it from a tin can or something. But I'm keeping this because I'm an Elvis collector too, so, yeah. Then here is a random Four Seasons album I picked up when I was pretty young. It's Looking Back. I've never played this, I'll admit, but yeah. Although it does got Silhouettes and a few other things. Why Do Fools Fall in Love, Teardrops. I might play this. I like me some Four Seasons, mainly the hit stuff. Alright, the next one is Frank Sinatra's My Way. Ooh, it's coming off. Love this album. I was in a little bit of a Sinatra phase, but this is really the only one that I have of Sinatra. This was in my grandmother's collection. Glenn Campbell, Gentle on My Mind. Really do like this album, and it's such a shame that he died the way he did. Alzheimer's is terrible. Capitol Label. Yeah. And then we're gonna go from the Glenn Campbell straight to The Grateful Dead. This is an original pressing of Working Man's Dead. And the weird thing about my album cover is, I don't know if it's common, but my back cover is upside down. But yeah, Warner Brothers, pretty original pressing. Alright, the last one for this video, Jan and Dean, Drag City. It's an alright album, although I think Schlock Rod, I think that's what it's called, is kind of stupid, but it's alright. Anyway, so that's part 2. We'll be going to my last part of my collection, part 3. So here we go. See you peeps later. I have departed.